What did you think of the job Myles Harden did? Was kind of the main nickel back, if you will, slot corner, whatever you want to call him, because Cam Mitchell, who struggled, was inactive.
When that came out, I think that was one of those ones where the Browns just didn't really want to say anything all week. And look, he's still part of your team. You certainly don't want to, kick the proverbial dog when he was down. But I was one of those ones because everybody seemed rah about the Browns' effort on defense against the Ravens. I was more you gave up 4 touchdown passes. Granted, 3 of them were on one guy, and he was out there. But I think with Harden, you saw obviously a guy who's sees an opportunity for himself. Myles Harden should have played a ton last year. Unfortunately, injuries did not allow him to play very much last year. Even the one, I don't know if it was necessarily defensive pass interference. He could have called the defensive pass interference, certainly. I think he held before he ended up to the defensive pass interference. But for me, most importantly, he was there. So 2 weeks ago in Baltimore, that was a touchdown. Yeah. 3 of them. We saw it with our own eyes. So I'll take you tugging on the jersey. I'll take face guarding over getting smoked for 3 touchdowns from my slot corner. So, for Harden, and look, you go out there, you win. Even if these guys who didn't play great on Sunday against the Packers, but you want to know what? Their confidence level is high because that's when you put yourself in with the, hey, I'm part of the 53. We all went out there. We did what we had to do. We found a way to come out victory. Look, the Browns are certainly going to be tinkering with the cornerback position, just like they are the offensive tackle position. I guess it was Jones who came up last week off the practice squad. Other than Greg Newsome and Denzel Ward, nobody cornerback-wise should feel too comfortable because one slip up, we'll try somebody else, and we'll just keep throwing things at it till somebody finds a way to make a couple of plays and show the effort that they consistently stay on the field. I was even one where they have, they didn't dress him last week. It's Monte Casey, but, he was originally a college corner. They brought him in as a safety. He's played nickel. I mean, he's a veteran. At this point, you're probably willing to try anything if you are the Browns. But you know what? Myles Harden got an opportunity and, did well enough that he'll continue to get some more.